Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Rima from Forensic Linguistics D class. Here I would like to present my reviewing article to be my final examinations. I chose prank call as the topic to be discussed because in my opinion prank calls it is an interesting issue to be discussed because it is still exists until now in our society.
Title of this article is Forensic Linguistics, a conversation analysis on prank calls to emergency centers in Iran. The researchers are Yunus Tafosi and Reza Jelfeh from Journal of Empirical Finance and Management Sciences 2019. The study aims to temper the role of language and law and introduce the concept of forensic linguistics. It further attempts to investigate the techniques by which language experts can detect deceptions in emergency phone calls. To this end, a prank call in Persian was analyzed in terms of its interactional properties, and some clues are proposed for caller takers to detect and evade such calls. I put two datum here. First is, you know what, I asked God your children get cancer for the sake of Ali. Next, then the other Kant's medlar was taken to basement, sleep fell on the ground. So, the result in discussions, the feature which distinguishes a prank call from a hoax call is that in the former callers have tendencies to fool around with call takers and always their conversations are recorded by callers to be shared in public later. Therefore, they use some expression or words that have humorous nature. At the very beginning of the conversations, the caller says, you know what? I asked God your children get cancer for the sake of Ali. In this sentence, she actually addressed her profane expressions to call taker. However, since it happened fast and subtle, the call taker failed to grasp it. These indicators happen during prank calls over time, and if the call taker was attentive, he could easily understand that this was not a sincere emergency call. Another instance was spotted in line 34, where the caller quotes a sentence from the so-called children. In the sentence, then the other chance melder was taken to the basement, sleep fell on the ground. She actually placed the caller taker by a Persian funny and rhythmic first.
So, in my opinion, the weakness from this article is the abstract is too short. It's only 3 sentences. There is only a research purpose of the study exists in the abstract. There is no research design, finding and discussions and conclusions. So, if I want to know more about informations in this article, I need to read a whole of text. And the strengthness is the researchers take data and analyze by the appropriate theory and make me as a reader understand well. And also the data have been translated from Arabic into English. The researcher shows if the data found classify as a prank calls. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.